Today, 2K dropped Season 6 ending super packs, man, with all the Dark Matters, all the Invincibles, all the 100 overalls in them from Season 6. So we do need to go over the new Snipe Filters, so let's get right to it. The first filter we're going to go over is the Galaxy Opal, cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to Galaxy Opal. The cheapest Opal right now on PlayStation is selling for about 18,000 MT, 17.5, man. What I suggest is you scroll on the cheapest Galaxy Opal, just like I'm doing here. Have just one up. You're looking for any expensive Opals to pop up, man. Opal Wemby, Zach LaVine, LeBron, Giannis, Curry, any of those pop up, you're gonna pick them up for any price on the scroll you're working. And then any other cheapest Opals like Jason Terry or whoever else it may be, if they pop up for about 5,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one, so about 12,500 right now on PlayStation, buy them, resell them for profit, man. From what I've seen, I just want to add this in here, it doesn't seem like a lot of people are ripping these Season 6 super packs, man. I hope that I'm wrong. Market doesn't seem to be going crazy, so I'm not sure how the filters are going to be, but I feel like this is going to be a really good option today with 4+% odds on pulling an Opal. So give this a try, man. The next filter we're going over is the Shooting Guard Pink Diamond Rockets filter, man. This is kind of like the Jabari Smith Jr. hard scope filter, who's a pink diamond and is still almost 15,000 MT. Is crazy. So for this filter, what you want to do is put your position to Shooting Guard, put your color to Pink Diamond, and then you're going to come down to Team and set it to the Rockets, man. You're going to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Amon Thompson Pink Diamond. There was one for 11. He just sold. Nope, that was a glitch. You want to scroll here at this price point, man. You can do 11.5. Just have the cheapest one up if it's around 11,000. Jabari Smith Jr. selling for about 14,000 at 11K. He's profit, man. So if Jabari Smith Jr. pops up, buy him. And then also you just have another option, Amon, if he pops up for, I would say, 6K and below, or like give yourself a lot of room. I would snipe Amon for 5,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one, just because he's an older card. Not a lot of people are going to be looking for him. He's not going to pop up too frequently, but cheapest Pink Diamond is about 2.5K. So if anyone goes to sell an Amon, he'll probably go up for around 3,000. Same situation with Jabari Smith, man. Hopefully people are pulling him from the super packs and throwing him up for just Pink Diamond pricing, man. So really good filter here. Jabari Smith hard scope's been going crazy, but now we can just work the same filter with an extra card on there to make a little extra profit, man. So spend some time on this. The next filter we're going over is the hard scope filters, man. There's so many options on here. Super pack days, I feel like, are some of the best days to work hard scope filters. The goal and the motto, I can't go over all of them because you could just pick so many. Find a more expensive card from Season 6, like Miles Turner, for example. He's an Opal. Cheapest Opal price in, we just looked at it, is 18,000. So you want to find an Opal that's a lot more expensive than that, like Miles Turner, 42,500. People are going to pull him from these Season 6 super packs, say, oh, it's an Opal, how much do Opals sell for, and then list him up for 18,000. That's huge profit when you can turn around and sell them for 41,000. So really good hard scope filters. A couple other options is Denny Avdia, he's more expensive. Manute Bol is from Season 6, he's 90,000. Devin Vassell is another option, man. So any expensive player, you can do it with Pink Diamonds as well, but Season 6, the only one is Jabari Smith, and we already dropped that filter. But really good option on super pack days, so just find somebody who's more expensive and snipe them, man. The next filter we're going over is the 500, or the cheapest all filter, man. For this, no color, no theme, no nothing. You just want to set your maximum buyout to 500 and just refresh and snipe absolutely anything that pops up. Check the price on your console to see what the cheapest cards are selling for. On PlayStation, you can sell any card in the game right now for 600 MT. So if you snipe it for 500, you pay 60 MT in tax. You're making 40 MT profit per snipe. And the goal of this filter is when you get the Pink Diamonds and Opals and Dark Matters and higher tier cards to pop up for 500, which happens all the time, especially on super pack days, man. People run out of auction space and they'll just throw them up for 500 MT, man. So really good option if you're on a budget. great on super pack days. I always like to include this filter in there, man. You can snipe any card in the game on this filter, including Invincibles and 100 overalls. Obviously, you got to be really lucky to get them for 500, but it happens sometimes, man. So spend some time on here. The next filter we're going over is the point guard out of position filter, man. Cheapest filter. For this, you want to put your position of point guard, put your theme to out of position, man. You're going to find your buyout at the cheapest player on here, which is going to be Draymond Green or the Opal Bogut or Dominique Wilkins. Any one of them, they're all around similar pricing, 85,000. Whoever just happens to be on your console. You want to scroll on this cheapest card, man. You're looking to pick up any Denny Avdia, any Zachary Richester, I can't say his last name. Those pop up, man, those are both selling for over 100,000. If Scottie Pippen 100 overall pops up, obviously he's selling for $1 million. That's a huge snipe. Buy those as quick as possible, and then you're looking for these other 3 players for about 60, 63, 65k and below. Could even maybe squeeze 70,000 and below if you really wanted to. Reason this filter is so good is because dark matter cheapest, like we were about to go over in a second, I thought we already did. Dark matter cheapest is selling for about 63,000 right now. Any of these cards at 63k is definitely profit, and W profit at that. So you should get some snipes on here for the low. I missed a Zachary for 1,000 MT yesterday working this filter. Another option, man, we can reference it, is just to enable the Bogut, the Draymond, and the other card I can't think of right now, Dominique Wilkins. They are buyouts. You could buy them, enable them, and then just work them in buyout 500 and turn on exclude collected cards. I don't have it right now. I sold my enable filter, but it's an option, man, up to you guys, and then just snipe the more expensive ones. But considering they're all not so expensive, I think it's better to just work the cheapest at this point. The next filter we're going over is the dark matter cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to dark matter, raise your maximum buyout to around 65,000 MT. They're fluctuating from about 60 to 64 to 65,000 for the cheapest dark matters right now on Xbox. On PlayStation, man. Used to play on Xbox exclusively, my bad. You want to scroll on the cheapest dark matter just like this, man. You want your buyout as high as possible just so you have the most chance to snipe Bobos and Tim Thomases and freaking all the expensive dark matters. But you only want to scroll through one card. You're looking for any dark matter to pop up for 50,000 MT and below, 53,000, about 10k cheaper than the cheapest one. Any dark matter at all pops up for that price point, you buy it. Any of the expensive dark matters pop up, LeBron, Tim Thomas, Bobo. Obviously there's tons and tons of dark matters that sell for more MT. Grab them as quick as possible and either post them for 100k bid or 100k depending on how much their price is, and just stack profit. Should be a really good option today as well. Another thing you can do if you want, man, you can also put in position power forward. They're more expensive. Along the same lines of anytime you can snipe more expensive cards when the cheapest of that color tier is less. It's a good option, man, because people will look up the cheapest price and throw up any of these power forwards for cheapest pricing, and you're making profit, man. Aaron Gordon's the cheapest. There's obviously Giannis, lots of dark matter power forwards that are more expensive, so another option for you guys as well. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter 500 max bid 500 min buyout filter. For this, you want to put your color to dark matter, put your maximum bid to 500, put your minimum buyout to 500, and refresh and scroll through whatever cards are there. 65, I'm gonna risk it on him. That's cheap for Chris Paul. I'm working on buying an Opal bag anyways, so we'll go ahead and pick him up for 65k, but pretty sure he's around 80, 85, whatever. Doesn't matter, man. Really good option. You can snipe any dark matter on this filter. Dame for 70 is pretty nice too, man. Might have to grab him. You can snipe any dark matter in the game on this filter. Just make sure you know your pricing. You can only see dark matters if they have a current bid of 500. So you could snipe Bobo for 100k. You could snipe LeBron for 20k. As long as they pop up with a current bid of 500 and their dark matter, they will pop up on this filter. So you can see them for 5k or 100k. Really good option if you don't want to buy dark matter enabled. You can just work this and still see all the same snipes. The next filter we're going over is the max bid 500-100 filter, man. For this, no color, no theme, no nothing. Just put your maximum bid to 500, put your minimum buyout to 100,000, and refresh and search through the filter. This is just like the enabled all filter, which costs, over 10 million MT. However, same thing applies. You can only see cards that have a current bid of 500. So you can see any Invincible, any 100 overall, any dark matter, any card in the game, Opal, Wemby, they can pop up on this filter as long as they have a current bid of 500 and a buy it now price of 100k. This one obviously is different because it's no color tier, so you can see everything in the game. It's like the enabled all, just free. You don't have to buy any cards, but it's just those specific price point. Starting price 500, buyout 100k, which still happens pretty darn often on the snipes that I get. They all have a starting bid of 500, 100,000 buyout. So really good option, especially it's a one scroll to the 4-hour mark. I'm going to be spending some time on here while I snipe up the rest of the dark matters I need. You should be working this as well and hope that somebody gets an invincible snipe on here. A couple filters I want to reference, man. It's the division filters. Earlier I had Atlantic and Central when I first went to go record this video. The scroll has gotten longer, but later when you're watching this video, it could be much better, man. There's some really good options on here. It's not the worst scroll to the 4-hour mark, but hopefully it's better whenever you're watching this video. So I just want to reference it real quick. You can see all the expensive cards on here. Put your minimum bid to 100k, put your division to Atlantic. Central is another good one that the scroll got longer. And then put your minimum buyout to 500. Just make sure you know your pricing. Snipe only cards are snipes, because you might see somebody like this Giannis think it's a snipe and then lose MT. So grab any 100 overall, any invincible, and then any of the expensive dark matters that pop up on here. Really good options. And then another one that is now pretty decent, which has Invincible Wemby on it, Southwest Division. So really good options for you guys, man. If you're looking for high-end snipes and don't have enabled all, or whatever the case may be, you can see any of the hundreds, Invincible, Wemby, a couple dark matters. Monitor Amen and Luca's pricing. Luca's good. Just make sure they're all still snipes and that you know your pricing. I would hate for you guys to lose MT. Castle is definitely sus, so be careful with him. The next filter we're going over is the 100 overall filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to 100 overall, put your minimum buyout to 500, and refresh, man. I'm so surprised, not really, because the pack odds haven't really equaled out, but at this point of the year we should be getting a lot more 100 overall snipes. Hopefully next season the odds on pulling 100 increase significantly. We've got super packs, man. This is what I've been working. I haven't seen anything again so far today, but it's got to be a good time to snipe for 100 overalls, right? So it's a great option. Again, if you like high-end cards and you have some patience, man, spend it on here. I can almost guarantee there'll probably be a couple 100 overall snipes throughout the whole community today. So just be lucky, be on it at the right time, and hope that you get one of them. And of course, the last filter we're going over is the Invincible filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to Invincible, put your minimum buyout to 500, and refresh. You just gotta be insanely lucky and be on at the exact right time, or be working enabled all. There have been some Invincible snipes, but it's still so rare. They're so expensive, man. Spend some time on this. If you're feeling lucky, maybe you'll get a crazy snipe to pop up and you'll be set for the rest of the year. That's it for the video, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash the like button for me. I would appreciate it. If you guys want to see the crazy snipe challenge where we made 1 million MT profit, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.